6308.
Keep that!
Let the show begin.
Привет, не оцениваю билды.
Add Astro. Add Astro.
No wonder you're a master.
dance. Yeah, stay on us. Animal test 6308. Absorption test. Yeah! I'll protect us. Can't handle your drink. Yeah!
I taste blood.
Pew pew! Animal test 63.
Oh, Lupica! My Lupica!
Yeah. Swirl, mark. Look at you, Boost. I'm a rock. Yeah. Yeah. Let's dance. I'm a rock. Stand clear. Yeah. Don't break my. I'm a rock. Just sharpen my spear.
Let's light it up!
Out of the frying pan, into the fire!
Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork!
Eat this! Nice and help! My dinner isn't look at you!
Everybody stand back! Let's light it up!
Out of the frying pan,
I'm going in!
nice and spicy! You're toast! Booba, get
I taste blood. Teamwork is dreamwork!
nice and spicy! Look at you, Boozle!
Yeah! Everybody stand back!
Booba, get the pin! Eat this! Sayonara special! Out of the frying pan,
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Booba, get the...
Keep back!
Hey, yeah!
I'm going in!
Pew pew! Out of the frying pan, can't handle your drink.
Everybody stand back! Off we go! Let's light it up!
You're toast! Look at you, Boozle!
I taste blood. Teamwork is dream.
Gooba, get them!
Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Everybody stand back.
Can't handle your drink. Out of the frying pan.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up.
Nice and spicy.
Adventure time.
Huh, I'm here.
I smell rabbit. I keep watch. You leave, you call me. I smell rabbit. I keep watch. You leave, you call me.
This rep. If you have.
Have you heard? Ah, ancient album. Ah, ancient alchemy truly is fascinating.
The neighboring nation of Liyue has the most prosperous commercial.
Are you okay? Paimon, well, Paimon believes in and when the going gets tough, the tough get. She said we needed to reach the end of our, and we won't find out what this journey is or where. Don't mention it, partner. Although, where should we go next? Oh, you mean the god that took you? You're right. After all, everything that followed. Yeah, Paimon bets she's the key to Well, we've ruled out 2 gods so far. Paimon doesn't think we can simply walk into Inazuma. Why don't we ask someone from Inazuma how to... Oh, Paimon's thought of someone already. Let's see what she...
Oh. Hello. Oh, is there anything I can help you?
We wanted to ask, how do we...
Oh.
Great! We can...
But the chance of success?
Incredibly...
It was in leaving Inazuma that all I had to rely on was a little wooden raft that I'd put together myself. After I'd escaped their clutches, I floated on the open ocean for I don't know how many days. But to my surprise, my journey... that's right. I escaped by the skin of my teeth.
What a horrible journey! And you...
Well, because everything is just too restrictive over there. The atmosphere is so stifling. The
Kanjo commit.
Along with the other two commissions, they oversee everything in Inazuma. We usually collected one of the obligations of the Kanjo Commission is to conduct rigorous identity checks on all individuals leaving or entering Inazuma. Meanwhile, the Tenryou Commission is responsible for implementing the recently promulgated Vision Hunt Decree. It doesn't feel good to speak ill of my home like this. But after spending so long under that, what I mean to say is, unless you have an extremely compelling reason to go to... You should know that the sea around Inazuma is engulfed in a perpetual tempest of wind and rain. Supposing you and even if you did manage to find a way, you'd still have to produce the necessary
Seems like they really don't want anyone setting foot in it.
They only set that up as a port to guarantee a supply of goods and information to the island. But if you really are set on going,
the raft idea sounds a little...
That's not what I meant. You could ask someone from the Crux fleet if they have some way of getting you to Voyaging far and wide has made them a well-traveled group with a wide range of experiences.
But it's an armed fleet, right? Why would they...
That part is up to you. If you're able to persuade... The Alcor is the flagship of the Crux fleet. I heard that it's currently anchored by...
Then there's no time to lose. Let's go.
Who have we got here? Wait, I know you. You're that traveler, aren't you? The one who fought against the Batu... Ningguang told me about you. A traveler of great... She's a hard one to please, so praise from her is high praise indeed. Judging by the clothes on your back and this floating...
Hey! The name's not...
Paimon. What a fascinating being.
Huh? The fragrance of what now? That's the...
Pay it no heed. I mean only to say I am certain that it is by fate, not chance alone.
You're not far off, but they go by a different name in Inazuma. This young man is Kaidahara Kazuha, a temporary addition to my crew for reasons I won't bore you with. Occasionally he opens...
With this fine ship and the soft sea breeze, would it not be romantic?
No, I can't argue with that.
Only if the mood takes me, of course. Poetry for poetry's sake.
Hey, you don't want to pass this opportunity up too easily. Especially...
Oh, wait a minute. What's the clash?
Huh? I thought you might be here to sign up. The Crux Clash is a martial arts tournament that I hold. There'll be a whole... There are two important rules. One, competitors must be renowned fighters. So, you've got nothing to worry about there. I don't think there's anyone out. Two, you can't take part if you've got a vision. Otherwise, you must be feeling confident, but you might want to watch out. There are a few, and with Liu as savior taking part in the tournament, now that's gonna turn a few heads.
But we didn't come here to take...
Well, before you dismiss the idea completely, you might be interested to hear that the... Get this. It's a masterless...
Supplied by myself, as a matter of fact. If the tournament champion can reawaken that vision...
Is there really such thing as a master...
When a vision bearer dies, the light in their vision will fade away. As for whether this shell has any practical application, well, This remains to be seen.
Yep. And the way I see it, a vision is a badge of recognition from the gods. So if anyone's able to organizing the clash is my way of uncovering hidden talents. And so if you don't have a vision, this is the perfect opportunity to get your hands on one of your very own.
Yeah, we're interested in getting to Inazuma.
Inazuma? You?
Well, why didn't you say so? Inazuma? In that case, if you win the tournament, I'll give you a choice. Masterless vision, or a ticket to...
You just want him to take part in your
What's wrong with that? The more talent...
What are we gonna do? Looks like...
Great. Then let's get you signed up. Head to the turn...
It seems like it will only be a matter of time before the...
What do the symbols really mean?
Enhanced animal mo- Diana Special! Blink! Animal test 60... I'm a rock!
Let me amuse myself. Systems shine no longer.
Pew pew! Before we sign up, let's see who the other competitors are. Beto said that they had to be renowned fighters. Who will we be up against? Hello? Are you here to compete?
You bet I am. Have you put your names down yet? Well, I'd have a look at the entrance criteria if I were you. The Clash is a comprehensive test of fighting ability. Anyone who turns up for show, nobody wants to see that, right?
Yeah, we heard a rule about that.
Me? Only a former runner-up in the
Uh-huh.
What? You... Nonsense. Have you been living under a rock? It's been going on. Not to mention, I've helped the Millilith catch treasure hoarders before. There were two of they tried to sneak past me under the cover of darkness. They didn't know what hit them. I planted a left hook on the skinnier one's face and sent him flying. Then, I stood my ground, of course. A roundhouse kick sent the blade hurtling into a beam up. I told you. Unarmed, I'm not saying I came out completely unscathed, of course. But the fact remains that I did manage to
Uh-huh. But for us, even 4 or 5 treasure hoarders at a time,
I'll see you in the arena. But I don't plan on losing to a pair of...
Hi there! Are you here for the crux?
That's right. Nothing beats real-life combat but this tournament is more than just a chance to put training into practice.
Exactly. With a vision, we...
This master of yours must be
Famous. He's the founder of the Ling Shan clan, and his skills are... You probably wouldn't have heard of it. It was founded quite recently. The clan is... He's got to be a grand master or something. He's created many different styles. To the Ling Shan clan, he teaches a special technique.
Force dispersal?
It's a type of breathing exercise where you can train yourself to harness the energy around. For example, our master can use it to alter the path of an attacking fist, or change the direction.
One time, he sent a challenger flying into the air without lifting a...
It sure is, but it's extremely difficult to cultivate this ability. We've been training for ages and...
We're clearly not that naturally gifted, or we would have at least gotten the gist by now. If we don't start making progress soon...
There's a tuition fee?
Of course! This is a Grand Master we're talking about here. He doesn't have time to waste. If you want face-to-face training, you...
But here we are, having trained under him directly. Recently, though, we heard that a Vision Bearer joined the Guhua clan and made...
So, if we can get our hands on a Vision too, maybe we can finally...
Well, we have to try something new. Otherwise, we're stuck in...
Exactly. It can't hurt to try. And if it turns out it does work, folks will come from far and wide. Heck, we could even become the dominant martial arts clan in all of Liyue.
See you in the arena.
Hey, youngster. Are you here for the crux? If so,
So you're also here for the tournament?
you better believe it. I wouldn't be... For me, obtaining a vision is the final and most important... No. It's not about what I want to do. This is about... I know how that sounds, but let me explain. I've passed every exam I've ever taken, enjoyed numerous successful business ventures. In most people's eyes, I am already the very embodiment of the perfect person. Though, of course, I'd never let the parade... A vision.
You have so much self-confidence.
That's not important. I have a contact in the Crux fleet who was happy to vouch for me. So, I've also brought along a bit of an entourage. Of course, I also put in a few good days' practice, concentrating mostly on rare and Ha! You don't mince your words, do you? Now then, if you don't mind, I need to finish my pre-competition routine. It's not too long now before you'll get to see.
So, to recap, we're up against an inflated ego, some gullible guys paying way too much for their kung fu classes, and another guy who's just... really average. Seems like you've got a pretty good chance of winning this thing. Come on, let's go sign up.
Chinksa Village arm wrestling champion, huh? Next, please. What's your name? Wait, aren't you? Did I hear that?
Is it really them?
Huh? Aren't they a vision bearer?
I have to ask. Aren't you the traveler? Oh, it's really him!
The one that spoke with Lady Kuching at the right...
Oh, I wonder...
I trust you are aware that, only those without visions can enter the... Really? But from what I've heard, the things you're capable of in comp...
Yep, he still doesn't have a vision, though. See if yours...
my apologies. I didn't mean to be rude. I'm sure a great hero like yourself would have... It's just a formality for you, of course, but I have to make a record of So far, I've got defeated the ancient god Osile, so that's one. Do you have any others?
Yeah, and also a dragon
Whoa!
Might as well declare him the...
I wonder if it's too late...
Okay, that's plenty. Right, your registry. A great hero such as yourself can surely only be here for one thing. To win the tournament?
Oh, we're not here for that. We're here because Captain Beto promised to take us to Inazuki.
There's another prize, too?
Beto must have upped the stakes this time to attract top...
But why would anyone want to go somewhere as dangerous?
I see. So, well, nobody expected you to sign up to a Anyway, the qualifying rounds are about to begin.
Hey, so... Paimon's thinking about, even though you don't have a vision, most people in Teyvat think that... So Paimon thinks you probably shouldn't use your elemental abilities during the tournament. You know, in any case, looking at the competition, it should still be pretty easy for you to win. All right, it's showtime!
You seem like you're raring to go. Are you ready to Good. Then please...
Our next competitor is seen by many as the favorite to win this tournament. His first bout begins now!
You? You're the hero they're talking about?
What a strange guy. Why was he so confident to begin with? Well, now that we've won, let's go and see Beto. She'll probably have something to say to us.
I knew I wouldn't So, what do you think, Kazuha? He totally...
Impressive. But I also observed our favorite...
Well, I've fought my fair share of battles, both big and small. So come on. We all know you've got a wide vocabulary in there.
All right. Let me think how to aptly You fought well.
All right then. I was thinking your inner poet might want to You know, a lot of competitors came to me saying how surprised. And since you signed up, we've had many others do the same, with more than a few top-tier fighters among them. I'm sure... Well, since everyone sees you... For one thing, we don't want you wasting all your energy in the early rounds fighting people who are well below your level. Not so. I'm putting you straight through...
Huh? But we only just started the qualifiers. Seems like a...
This is how Captain Beto works. Besides, at your level, you would have made it...
Huh. To be fair...
All right, I'm gonna watch some more of the tournament. If there's any potential contender... We're finally here, folks. The real show...
The captain seems to have... Your opponent has fought many rounds to get to the semifinals. You may well be stronger than him, but this should not give you very well. Show me that you...
All right, that's enough chit-chat for now. The audience is waiting. Go find the...
Your opponent in the semifinals is new to the Crux Clash. I do not doubt your abilities, but I would...
Relax. My guy's at the...
Okay, follow me.
At last, the moment we've all been waiting for. The semifinals have begun. Who's it gonna be this time? The hero or the dark horse?
I don't care about the prize. You're a strong opponent. That's what I'm here for. I'm sweating all over. It's a good feeling. Congratulations. I was beaten by the best.
Right. For a moment there, if you had a vision, you'd definitely be...
I wanted a vision once, when I was a kid. But mine? I lost interest eventually. I've fought and won against vision bearers before.
Huh? You mean you didn't sign up to try and get your...
No, I didn't. I only wanted to pit. Only in defeat can you understand your weaknesses and learn from them. So
Wow!
If you have the chance in the future, please come and spar with me.
By the way, do you...
Whether they'll be as tough as me, I don't know. So don't get too...
There he goes. Maybe we should ask around, see what we can find out about our opponent in the final round. Paimon thinks we might need to up our game a little.
Ah, it's you! I myself was eliminated in the third round.
Maybe next time, huh? By the way...
Why, yes. He's the same one who defeated me. He is a formidable opponent. I faltered for but a brief moment. Given my stature, I have no fear of squaring off with physically stronger. Still, I'm sure he'll be no match for you. He tried to use force dispersal to deflect a punch, but instead he took it straight. His opponent was pretty freaked out by it. He kept asking him, "Why didn't you dodge? Why don't you dodge?" they ask. Because to not dodge is the very essence of Lingshan clan kung fu. Don't even get me started. I spent all my energy helping him get from here to the... I don't dare tell my master about this. Otherwise I'd never hear the end of it. Sorry, I shouldn't be complaining in front of you like this. I'm afraid I'm still a bit...
Oh, all right then. Hope your buddy makes a switch.
Thanks, I'll do...
We still haven't got any useful information yet. Maybe we can go talk to Beto. Surely she's gotta know something.
You gave an outstanding performance. I could sense that you're not familiar with bouts of this, but you were quick to adapt and managed to claim In fact, I discerned this not from what I saw, but what I heard. The ground beneath...
He's right. I guess not using your elemental powers...
We wanted to ask about who our opponent will be in the final round.
Not exactly. Contenders that reach the finals aren't necessarily stronger. As for the guy you'll be facing, his skill lies in his speed, and he is superior. What's the matter? Worried that you've bitten off more?
If that is the case, then I have a proposal for you. I haven't properly introduced myself yet.
Yeah, we could tell that from your getup. But at the same time, when you—
It is true that I am versed both in literary and martial I do not mean to flaunt my martial prowess. But I myself have witnessed reputable fight. Given your talents, a few hints from me will be all that—
Hang on. Don't you think you're bending the rules a bit?
Gathering intelligence is an essential part of any duel. Besides, our favorite here has fought many battles on their journey from Mondstadt. Such
You betcha! Wait a second. We never told you—
Does one not leave a trail when traveling? However, there is only so much that can be discerned from these traces. Come with me. Some Now that we're alone, let me cut to the— You are skilled in manipulating the elements.
Paimon knew that you were hinting at—
That's right. If the other contenders were to catch wind of— If I'm not mistaken, you share these considerations, given your reluctance. When I talk about that which I see or hear in you, since a young age I have been attuned to the tidings. It is things of this nature that I also—
As crazy as all that sounds—
My humble abilities are negligible compared to your— To think a human could wield the elements, and not to mention your incredibly—
Hey, stop evaluating us based on our smell! It's weird!
Could you perchance enlighten me as to how you managed to obtain your So then, might I be so bold as to inquire how exactly it is that you learned to channel
Aw, it's nothing really. Paimon just told— It's been a long journey, and many things have happened. Honestly, even Paimon doesn't understand how—
Perhaps such unfathomable things are the essence of the gods and the vision. However, I still wish to have the honor of seeing how you wield the elements. Perhaps— Of course, I too shall share with you all that I've learned. Now then, let's—
I'll protect us. Absorption test.
Can't handle your drink. Animal test 60 real.
Your skills in battle are— Your opponent is skilled at controlling his breathing and he relies entirely on the element of surprise to In other words, as long as you remain mindful of his ability to detect weak points, please, save your thanks. If anything, I should be thanking you. The world is a truly mysterious place.
You seem kind of obsessed with visions, but don't you already have your own?
I desire to know what meaning visions have and what influences the gods' My apologies for allowing me the honor of witnessing your mystical ways. I am willing to— So that's what you're curious about? As you well know, a vision hunt decree is Visions are a gift bestowed by the divine. People that have accepted in the outset. Supposing each of the 7 archons had their criteria for— Not to mention, with no new electrovisions having been granted.
She sounds less like an arch—
As far as I know, she is an archon that pursues eternity. She will relentlessly— Liyue's contracts are meant to benefit all who reside within Li. It goes without saying that the people locked within Ina's—
Sounds a lot like something the god you encountered in the beginning.
Oh? Have you encountered— With time. If you wish to find her, she will forever be there. There will come a day when I too shall wish to understand the— the time—
Oh, right! We got so distracted talking about innocent.
If you have no other matters to attend to, then we can... Very well. Let's go.
Why isn't he here yet? Never mind. We can start by making your entrance first. Everyone, listen up! We've reached the climax of... We've seen many exciting battles today, and now I'd like to introduce our first combatant. He strikes fear into the heart of Osile, and the mere mention of his name causes
Wow!
I'm sure everyone witnessed... But today's final As for our other combatant... come on, what could be taking him so long? Apologies! Everyone just sit tight! We've got no other choice. If he does...
Wait a moment. Captain Beto, perhaps we should check on the traveler.
Let me see. It's gone all right.
Huh? Did somebody steal it?
We don't know when it was taken exactly. I never thought that someone who...
No need to worry. Even the craftiest sleight of hand... The vision was the prize that I had offered, and it was my responsibility to look after.
Well, if you... I'll stay here and try to offer some explanation.
If you would, please come with me.
But we're on an island.
Come with me. I can sense the wind.
Huh? A wind current?
The winds have come at an opportune moment. Let's seize this chance. Ride the winds upward. From there, we can continue our search for clues.
By the way, what made you suddenly think of checking the prize in the first place?
I heard it the moment it was stolen.
Well, then why didn't you stop him?
You'll see shortly. The winds are guiding us forward. The culprit is on the opposite shore now.
You can hear that too? What does it sound like?
Hubris. This way. Follow me. There may be an ambush waiting for us up ahead, but I trust that you are well prepared for such a scenario.
Hoarders, they're here! Get them!
Treasure hoarders, just as I expected. In which case, please stand back.
You caught up with me? How is that possible? I had even prepared a boat to ensure a quick getaway.
No boat could ever match the speed of the wind.
The wind? What are you talking about? Drat! If I only had a vision. Or if I could activate this one, then...
This has nothing to do with visions. You may be... Additionally, your chosen escape route was flawed for reasons that are too numerous to go into. And on top... In other words... You failed to meet any of the basic
You're...
But most disappointing of all is this. It appears that the vision doesn't respond to human
Fine. I've had my eyes on this vision for quite some time now. I decided to register after hearing that this fighting contest...
Aha! So you were supposed to be our opponent.
I'd intended to win the contest through skill alone all along. After watching the semi-finals, I knew that I didn't stand a chance. But I wasn't about... Since there was no use in trying to face you in the match, I decided to put my skills to good use while I was convinced I'd prepared thoroughly for my escape, but somehow... Drat. I know an empty threat when Fine. But you'd better mean it. It didn't activate once I took it at...
You know, according to the laws of the sea...
Huh?
Not to mention that the item you stole was a prize. You didn't... It seems that it would be only fair to brand the word thief on your...
Whoa! We don't need to go that...
I never would have guessed you could be so cruel. If this is where talking gets me, then forget it.
Absorption test.
Just a temporary setback.
No, no. Do what you want, but please, don't.
He has persevered to the bitter end. Put down the vision and leave. I've changed.
Huh?
What's wrong? Are you asking? It's up to you. Such willing.
No need for that. Thank you for.
Huh? Paimon doesn't get it.
I take no pleasure in frightening others. I was just. When people are forced into a corner, that is when their greatest strength will. But unfortunately, nothing. Yes. I wanted from the moment he stole the vision. I've tried many other methods, though few tales tell of a masterless. After seeing you command multiple elements, I've come. Why don't you give it a try? Let's see. I see. So, no matter. This was expected.
Yeah, what's the story behind this?
The story begins with an old... He was once a good friend of mine. One day he asked me about a sword art of which he had heard, the Musono Hitotachi. I told him it can only be witnessed when divine punishment is administered. It is the pinnacle of the Raiden Shogun's skill, a symbol of ultimate power. But he replied, there must be one who can withstand it. There will always be those who dare to brave the lightning's glow. Then, the Vision Hunt decree arrived. People's aspirations were stripped away as the Raiden Shogun began to construct her ideal of eternity. While I was fleeing from place to place, I heard that my friend had challenged the Vision Hunters to a duel before the throne. A solemn yet brutal challenge. The defeated face divine punishment, while the victors gain a second chance. Perhaps he thought he of all people should make a stand. Coming face to face with the Musono Hitotachi was all that he truly desired, after all. When I arrived at Tenshukaku, the duel was over. I heard his sentence of divine punishment, his severed blade hitting the ground. Perhaps that was the glory he had yearned to witness. In his last moments, what expression was on his face? Before I knew it, I had stepped forward and snatched the dying vision and was running from the scene. All I knew was that I mustn't let his hope, which burned so brightly, become buried among the ice-cold statue of a god. Perhaps one day I may come to find that as a wandering samurai, I find meaning in traveling and the
Kazuha!
All right then. It's time we allow me to gather the wind for a...
Huh? Did Beta leave already?
If you're looking for the captain, she was summoned. It seems that the Crux clash got out of hand this time, and as Captain Beto was muttering something about Ningguang being a...
It's not unusual.
But still, Captain Beto was disappointed she didn't get to witness the crowning of the new champ.
The one who stole the vision was originally to be this hero's opponent in the... He knew he stood no chance of winning the match, thus the wicked... In which case, the Crux clash comes to a clear-cut conclusion.
Huh? So, if that's the case, then the rules stipulate that he is disqualified.
Paimon thought we'd win and all, but not like this.
It doesn't matter. As the saying goes, honor given is honor deserved.
Yes, I believe so. Though Captain, but the voyage to Inazuma is a treacherous one. You will be plagued. In fact, the relentless rain and wind are also an embodiment of the Raiden Shogun's will to...
Hold on a second. You're saying she can change the weather?
Let us not forget that this is one of the 7 Archons. If Liyue's Morax could form Guyun stone... Suffice it to say that if you wish to journey to Inazuma, the Alcor will need some time. In the meantime, I intend to embark on a journey of my own.
Paimon believes you'll find a way for...
Thank you. May both our one final word of warning. the part of your journey.
Let's dance. This rap. If you ever... Time to begin work? Yeah! Let the show begin. We're waiting. Keep back! For Rex Lapis! Oh, pew pew! Yeah!
catching. All hail. Let's dance. For Rex Lapis.
Get back!
Access denied. All hail.
I taste blood.
Born of ice and frost. For Rex Lapis. I'll protect us. Come on. We can do it. Access denied. Let the show begin.
Keep back!
Yeah.
I want to help.